genuinely seems like streamers are getting more and more careless by the day, as people like Rakai just throw caution to the wind for the sake of content.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit!
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly what happens when you make the wrong people famous. And what makes matters worse is that the people you'd expect to mentor or guide the next generation simply don't seem to care. I mean, Cenat didn't seem all that concerned by Rakai recklessly endangering innocent people, but we'll get to that in a second. If you don't know, which if you're employed, I assume you don't, Cenat's protege Rakai recently got into some hot water after he fucked up driving on his live stream, with him getting distracted on his phone while behind the wheel. I doubt I have to explain why the internet is outraged with the nigga. I mean, if we're being honest, most people were already looking for more reasons to hate on the little dude. So you know they were looking at this clip like a fat kid looking at some candy. And I mean, rightfully so. Look, I get Rakai is only 16 years old, but you and I both know that we all knew better than to do something like this at his age. I mean, he's not a fucking baby. Doing something as stupid as texting or being on the phone while driving at that age is something you learn about from childhood. And as an 18-year-old who started driving 2 years ago, I don't think I've ever done some shit like this in the V. But even if we were to give Rakai that excuse, his reaction to the whole situation just shows how much he truly cares. Cause you know, most content creators or streamers who get into a situation like this, they'd be panicking or at least trying to save their reputation in some way. You know, keep their sponsorships, keep the bills paid, but not this little here.
Even checks the stream while driving, it gets clipped and it's a big deal because you're in the real world. You're operating a motor vehicle. It's no longer content, bro.
Yep, bitch. Oh, cherry.
It's like the kid is actively going out of his way to ignore any and all sound advice that could help his shitty reputation. Like even Cenat himself is starting to realize that Rakai is a bit of a lost cause, which you'll see in just a second. But saying yap to well-deserved backlash of you committing a genuine crime is different levels of out of touch. I genuinely have no remorse for reckless drivers like this. You know, it's one thing to do something stupid and endanger yourself, but instead you're actively making yourself a danger to innocent people around you. And that isn't something you can just laugh off and hope everyone forgets. I mean, he even had someone in the car with him who for some reason didn't try to stop Rakai. I mean, I know it's a little besides the point, but you'd assume most people would have an issue with being in the car with someone that deep in their phone, like an overgrown iPad kid. But birds of a feather, I guess. And you know, everyone's wondering, of course, did Rakai get banned? Well, you'll find out in just a second.
First of all, your dumb ass might be banned by the morning. You want to drive with no... What do you mean? He all laughing and gagging right now. He gonna be crying tomorrow. What do you mean I'm not banned? I'm just saying you might get banned. I just said hi to you.
Even Kai himself tries to tell the brat the severity of the situation. But if you look real closely, you can actually see the exact moment Rakai decides he doesn't give a fuck and completely diverts his attention to something else. And it's not like Kai doesn't get how serious the situation is and, you know, he's just letting Rakai do what he wants or something like that. No, he's a grown-ass man. He understands how bad this is, but he might have just genuinely given up trying to help the little nigga.
Rakai, you are so fucking dumb. Bro, this nigga deserved to be banned. He should have got banned longer. I don't give a fuck if you my mans. I don't think y'all understand. Like, look at this shit, gang.
You gotta accept.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh shit!
So the guy takes a mid-drive intermission to play Subway Surfers and only gets a slap on the wrist from the Twitch gods? Like, you know it's fucked up when even their golden boy Cenat himself had to call them on their shit. And you already know that tons of other streamers have gotten much harsher punishments for doing the exact same thing that Rakai did. Like Stable Ronaldo from FaZe, who actually had a lot to say about Rakai's chronic online dumbfuckery after seeing the whole situation go down. Which, no, I can't even blame him. I'd be mad too if I had to watch a nigga get special treatment just because of his connections to his pops. That's some Boruto level plot armor. Gotta wipe him off the map. No other option.
Oh shit! Oh, what's up,
I'm doing this on stream today. I don't care. And I'm doing this drunk. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm gonna be doing texting and drinking. I don't care. I gotta test my limits. Swear to God, I gotta test my limits, bro. I hit a speed bump and I got banned on Twitch.
Now, he's obviously being hyperbolic, at least I hope. But this is a pretty valid crash out. I mean, if Twitch is gonna have its favorites regardless, why bother, right? Let's see how far we can really push TOS. Fuck it, why not? Subscribe right now and I'll go 90 in the school zone. No, I'm joking, clearly. But honestly, it does feel that way sometimes. I don't know, I could be dragging it, okay? Let me know in the comments if I'm just hating on Rakai or something. I just personally feel like this is something that should always be taken seriously. But at the same time, Rakai is pretty young. And I remember being his age and hating people trying to tell me what's best for me, even if they were right at the time. So maybe we should give him the benefit of the doubt and trust that he'll mature out of this I know everything, I'm above it all mindset and start genuinely caring more. Again, I can't excuse the little nigga's actions, but let's be real, you and I both know he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So might as well just pray he gets better, or at least shows more empathy.
Yes! Rakai got banned, yes! Let's go! LeBron James!
Even Rakai's friends are clowning on him for his constant stupidity. Like, not just Kai, but as you saw, streamers like Ray are laughing at his little ass too, because his stupidity is a little comical. Obviously though, as funny as his reaction may be, reckless driving is deadass serious and of course should be treated as such. So don't be like Rakai, okay? Your text can wait, your mid-ass girlfriend will be there when you park the car. Just drive safely. But anyways, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, stay safe, and bye.
Bye-bye, see you soon.